Hello, everybody! Welcome again to Smoothie Criminals. Once again, I'm Josh Moore. I'm here with Ian Walmart. Again with Jeff Alianak.
Yes?
Yes, and again with Tanisha Ford. I was drumming on her leg.
I don't like this favoritism in name calling here. It's clear that it's Ian Walmart, Jeff Alianak, and Tanisha Ford!
Well, that's the way the cookie crumbles. Anyways.
No cookies on today's episode.
There are no cookies, unfortunately.
Sadly.
It'll happen. It'll happen very soon. We're running out of fruit. Here's how the game works. Is it a game?
Yeah,
Can we call it a game?
It's a game. It's a game show.
Game at the podcast is whatever you want it to be. That's the magic of Smoothie Criminals. We have a cutting board of ingredients in front of us. We have a list with 10 ingredients, the ones that are on the cutting board. It's funny how that corresponded that way. Jeff has a D10. We're going to roll.
Again, funny how that corresponds.
And we're going to roll for our ingredients, and they're going to be random. Maybe delicious, maybe disgusting smoothies.
And we always add our speed total to the dice roll.
We do?
Yeah. So let's go here.
Go.
So the first ingredient is going to be the pear.
Oh.
So we can grab a couple of those pears there.
There we go. We always have this conversation. Do we do peel? These are fine to not peel, right? Is there a
Yeah.
stem?
You
I would
probably
at least
take the
cut
sticker off,
I would cut the sticker off, and I would pull the stem off, and
That's about it.
that's about it. I think. Well, maybe just put it into quarters, just to make it more manageable to chop it and blend it
Put
properly.
it into quarters.
Cut it into quarters.
I feel like we shouldn't.
Put it into
Yes.
quarters, Josh.
We don't have a
we
cutting.
shouldn't have put everything on the cutting
Yeah,
board.
that's problematic.
Yeah, we have an issue here. I guess someone may or may not Instagram or do whatever with this photo here, but we made the amazing decision to put all of our items onto the cutting board all at the same time,
Making it impossible.
making it now quite a chore to correctly
It's
remove
really
all
less
of
of a
these.
cutting board and more of a fruit and vegetable holding board. You know what I mean?
So we're gonna have to start unloading these here. So you're gonna hear some noises of fruit unloading here, as you're quite used to, I'm sure.
As you probably
As you hear at home every day at 3 p.m. when the fruit board comes home.
when your mother every day at 6 o'clock says, "Johnny, please unload the fruit board."
Yeah.
Johnny, you stacked all of the fruit on the cutting board again.
Damn it,
You do
Johnny.
this every day. All right, the cutting board is now in my lap.
Oh, that's a good place
Which is a
for it.
perfectly fine place for
Should I
it to
use
be.
this like tiny little meat cleaver to cut this?
No.
It's like a little baby meat
It's a
cleaver.
cheese knife.
It looks like it came
You brought a cheese knife?
like a doll would use this to murder people in a
Yeah.
Chucky movie.
It is. It's
Can we get a picture of that as well?
It's a cheese knife designed to look like a meat cleaver, so it's like a little bit of a silly gag,
So you'd like this cut into quarters?
just to make it more manageable, I think.
Ooh.
So you're saying that cheese people have really weird sense of humor?
Yeah, well, we do.
Do we want to remove the core of this pear?
I think, yeah, you know what? Let's
No.
do it. I don't know what's
No.
in it, like pear core, and I know apple cores are not good, so pear cores can't possibly be.
Apple cores are not good, but they're not like.
You can
Well,
eat
they literally. Well, but if
They're
you eat too many
doable.
of them, you'll die.
You have to eat like
Nice.
a lot of them though.
It's like
I think I looked at it one time for my weight. I would have to eat 44 apple cores
that's
to
a
die.
lot.
Remember-
That's a lot of like.
There's-
But pure apple cores. If I blended 44 pure apple cores in this Blendtec blender
Very
of ours,
drinkable.
who we're not sponsored by yet,
But we will
It
be.
will be one day.
if I blended 44 apple cores in this blender, I could absolutely kill myself with cyanide poisoning.
I should mention we
Okay.
do have a Blendtec blender, which is like the how would you describe it?
It's a Cadillac.
Well, everyone knows
Cadillac of blenders.
it's
Cadillac and
in
dinosaurs.
terms of both size and noise
Yeah.
and its effect on the environment.
It's the muscle car.
It's the Lincoln of blenders in that it's
I have to.
extremely too much.
It's the Oldsmobile of blenders.
I have to note that Josh keeps cutting things, but not
Without
looking
looking
at
at-
He's cutting.
I noticed
He's, like,
that.
cutting and
Everyone-
looking around.
Everyone else in the room is looking too. Like all of us are staring at him as he cuts towards his fingers. He cuts in a really weird way too.
And looks up.
He's cutting towards his hand. What are you doing?
You're
You're cutting
cutting-
so much away.
Do you know what a core is?
I'm cutting the core out.
No, you're not. You're cutting everything out.
No one else is cutting. Everyone else is judging. No one's cutting. A lot of judging, no cutting.
Why are you yelling?
Because there was a lot of judging and no cutting.
So how much pear are you putting in too?
Jeff wanted 2 of them.
Okay.
Carrots are gonna be the next ingredient.
Carrots.
So,
Great.
so that's a little weird.
Carrots and pears, yeah.
I have done
Good on their own, no question.
or actually no, I'm lying. I haven't done because I'm unskilled with a blender.
What I was going to
But
say,
my parents did a carrot smoothie that was really good.
Just dump the whole bag.
what I was going to say is
Are you
that
sure?
there's a
Yeah,
website that would tell you'd enter your weight and it would tell you how many cans of Mountain Dew you'd have to drink before you died.
Oh, that's
And
interesting.
for me, it was like 140.
That's quite a lot.
So
but
you
the
could
thing
drink
is,
139 and just be
it would take
fine.
it would
Yeah.
even with a smaller number, you would become very unhealthy.
I
And
think
it also depends on how fast you like. I don't know that you could consume Mountain Dew fast enough for it to I think you would just puke it up at some point.
Yeah,
I don't think you would.
That thing.
You didn't cut the sticker off, you monster.
No.
Oh no!
Once it's in the blender, it should stay on.
No,
Yeah.
I choose to not.
Another one of Ian's terrible rules.
What is?
It's like in like cards.
Once it's in the blender, it cannot be removed.
No, it's like when you're playing a serious game.
And
Pokemon.
lemon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
At least we're getting, at least
Lemons.
we're getting that one out of the way. Like the rest of the stuff seems good actually.
True, this might be the worst.
Do we
I
have
think
to
we should
peel it?
take bets on how long it'll take. Which episode Josh will cut himself? Because I think it won't be that long.
Do we have to peel?
Do you guys want the lemon skin in there?
Yes,
No.
Ian does.
I'm a force of chaos.
Can you not
You
Just
gotta
peel it
like.
like a
Oh,
lemon.
that works.
Isn't it just like an orange? Oh, I'm watching my eyes here.
Yeah, I don't.
He's...
Everyone watch their eyes. Anyone want a zesty surprise?
Watch
need
your
to, like,
eyes. It's a
document
zesty surprise. It's Josh, the lemon cutter.
Look how much of the
Josh,
fruit
with the
I'm getting rid of. I think this is just
Yeah.
my own bias against lemon that's coming out. Look how much of that crap there
You
is.
just can't cut things.
No,
That's
yeah,
what we've
he's-
learned here.
Yet here I am, and I have all of the cutting
I know.
responsibility.
You're the one who claimed
Because
it all.
unfortunately, I'm running the computer. You don't have that
And I'm
competency.
really far back from the table.
I claimed nothing.
You did. You claimed it.
T is literally everyone's favorite person, so no one's gonna make her do any hard work. Ian is the guy that has to sit on the awful stool. Although it seems like he likes the stool.
It's comfy.
He's sort of wiggling around like an Ekans.
Oh,
No, it's-
you were doing so well.
It's alright. I think the less of this lemon that goes in this drink, the better.
So we've now
Do we want another lemon, or is that enough?
drawn and quartered the
Pretty
lemon.
overpowering.
He left the seeds, I should mention.
That's
Wow.
fine.
But that's okay. We'll figure that out.
Yeah, that'll be.
I feel like we need to bring a bin next time to put all the like.
Do you think we have
Stuff we
enough
peel
of the
off.
various
Get that.
ingredients?
I think that will be fine. Yeah, we are trying to move towards a less wasteful system where we put in only enough for taster sizes for
Turn
each
the
of us.
blender on.
There's a button on the back.
Hey, wait, give me just a moment. I'm gonna grab.
I thought you meant start the blender without putting the cap on, because that would be.
Sorry, Josh.
that's our new rule.
Yeah, no cap.
We'll do an episode where we'll just like sit in a room covered in plastic, and that's what we'll do.
Yeah.
We should
the
do
whole
a
episode.
we should do a video podcast between my inability to cut and the certainty that I will eventually cut myself. It'd be fun to like document that in some way or another.
Well, Josh only has one hand now.
Oh yeah, putting some low fat vanilla yogurt in the blender, everybody.
Ooh.
This is where the fun really begins. I think this might taste okay, to be honest. I mean, it's not super weird compared to what we've done before. It's carrot, pear.
I
And
think
lemon.
honestly the lemon.
The lemon might actually help the flavor, if anything. It's refreshing.
I guess we'll see.
I
Are you
don't-
putting in too much stuff?
I think that's probably fine.
I think that should be okay.
All right, so we're
I
gonna.
put about 4 scoops of the vanilla yogurt. And now we're going to blend this mother.
Mother.
So just to reiterate, we have in there 2 bog standard pears.
Bog standard.
Uh,
We only use industry standard.
we have just handfuls of carrots. Although to be fair, we did use baby
There are
carrots.
baby carrots. With them.
And then we have on the top the lemon and the yogurt. So
All right. We ready to smooth on over to Flavor Town?
I think we're ready to do whatever you just said.
Oh God.
Let's see if he can operate the blender now. Oh, by episode 3, he's done it on his own.
Should we do smoothie or extra large smoothie? Anyone?
XL smoothie seems to be always required when we have hard ingredients.
Would you consider these hard ingredients?
Carrots?
Are they hard?
Carrots.
I'm
are
not
hard.
familiar with them.
Of all
He
the
hasn't ever
things,
seen a carrot.
They
yeah.
look nice, but I'm not. This will be the
Yeah, XL smoothie.
it'll be a
Let's see.
learning experience for all of us.
Okay.
Everyone ready?
Ready?
Everyone?
Yes.
Everyone buckled in?
Ready,
We're buckled
in.
We're buckled. T, buckle up.
Buckled?
I'm
T, are you?
buckled.
Okay.
She does
T-
have the cutting
buckled.
board on her lap.
T has
so-
just-
So,
T has
I'm
just
the most
buckled in.
buckled.
Okay, I'm gonna press start, everybody. I'm gonna press start. I'm gonna press start. No!
Oh
It
my
always
God.
starts like that.
Oh no!
Oh no, we're making a dip.
As the carrots starts
We're making a disgusting dip.
As the carrot starts to blend, I start to worry.
Okay.
Wow.
It looks like it's smoking.
It's smoking.
I think the person is smoking. Oh, here we go. Yeah.
I don't know that I can do that.
Oh, beautiful. Face. God.
Oh God! This is not. What are we doing?
I don't
That's
know.
awful.
What
Wow.
happened? What happened in our childhoods that like we're like this is
This
not only is
okay
this a great
thing.
idea, but like
Some sort of.
we've made it to episode 3
Who
now.
wants cups?
What the heck? Who wants like Chipotle mayonnaise?
Oh that's Chipotle mayonnaise we just made. It has a
Wait, can
very
I take a
striking
picture?
orange, pink
What
color.
happened? Some sort of suppressed trauma we're all
I'm
ignoring.
filming, apparently.
This is something from an authentic Mexican restaurant.
None of us are related, but we've all definitely experienced some similar type of trauma that's led to this event, right?
Let's pour these out here.
Okay.
Okay.
What's
I
the-
got a
yeah,
picture
that's-
of it.
Oh, this.
Yeah.
You know what it kind of looks like? It looks like blended shrimp.
Oh, there's different colors.
I'm laughing,
There's,
sorry, I don't wanna spill
layers.
this.
It's a layered dip.
It's like
does
we
look like
blended shrimp.
We made a 3 cheese dip with no cheese in it.
Okay, the smell test, just carrots. That's all I can smell.
That's a good. That's not a bad thing.
It's very clumpy.
I need to. He dropped it on my pants.
Oh, this looks like
Sorry, man.
Why so much to him?
because I'm the hero. Remember?
No, there's more for everyone else.
No.
Oh,
okay.
I don't need more.
I'm
Thanks,
okay.
though. No,
This-
it's okay.
Okay,
Okay.
so this looks like
Josh,
this
Oh, jeez. Like, on my jeans again.
I'm sorry.
is definitely the
Like-
messiest episode of Smoothie Criminals.
Yes.
I licked a little bit off my finger just then.
It's been-
Not so
This
bad.
has been the most spillage per
Okay,
minute.
so yeah, this looks like cauliflower cheddar soup.
Smells, everyone.
Like, it's very
Smells test.
chunky.
Sorry about the
Yeah,
unfortunate
yeah.
mess I
That's
made
not
on your
good.
No,
video
don't
games.
smear it in.
Don't smear Dan?
Don't smear it in.
Oh, I see. That's much more logical. Okay.
That smells.
I smell a lot of pear. I do smell a hint of lemon.
I'm actually afraid to drink this.
I don't smell any carrot, to be honest.
I'm like afraid
Yeah.
to drink.
Tanisha's quivering.
I'm not quivering.
She's got a
I
lip
just-
quiver.
Just
Yeah,
not
one of
feeling.
those.
She's got a
this
lip
at all.
quiver, the stronger,
I
I
had
don't
to
know.
run to go grab these napkins. I actually already tasted a little bit there.
Yeah, me too. It wasn't that bad actually.
It's
but
actually, yeah.
it wasn't a mouthful, so I don't know.
I'm still trying to really get in on this scent.
I'm trying
of
to-
the-
Yeah, we're trying
trying
to
to
hone
clean
in
my
on what
jeans
we're
off
smelling
where
here.
Josh spilled it
It
on
smells
me.
pretty good, in my opinion. I don't mind how it smells at all.
It smells
I
like
kind of
candle.
do.
Okay, I'll say it for what on the smoothie criminal scale smells pretty good. If I got this at an actual smoothie shop, I'd
Immediately send it
approach
back.
with a bit of trepidation.
You'd
I
also-
would be, this is a little weird.
You'd also, based on the density, ask them to blend it again.
Yeah. This is just ice cream.
No, that's for a spoon. I would ask them
We
to
should
blend it
bring
again.
straws into this
We
and see if
often
we
make
can-
baby food on this show, and I'd say this probably is in that realm. All right, let's go.
It smells like pear.
Mm. It tastes like pear. I'm happy with
Mm.
that.
It tastes very much like
A
pear.
little bit of a weird. It kind of goes a little weird place in the middle there.
It got stuck right near the edge, so I literally had to suck it out. of the
Yeah,
cup.
me too.
Yeah.
Actually, it's not that bad. It'd probably be way better.
The aftertaste
with a
got
spoon.
there's kind of a meaty aftertaste.
No, there's
Yeah.
kind of like a lemony, meaty aftertaste
Yeah.
going down the. Yeah.
It's not bad. Hmm.
Yeah, it's a little.
It's not what you want.
If you had to describe
is-
this to someone in a very small, like if you had to name this drink, something that would be as descriptive as possible without naming any of the ingredients,
It's a chewy dip.
because it's not really like that's not. I don't think it's actually tastes like a dip, right?
Looks like one.
I can't get over there's like a real savory aspect
Yeah.
to this beverage. I don't know why.
It's
the pear
it's flavorfully thick.
Yes.
in the carrot.
It's not bad. Why do
Yeah.
you drink things so fast?
Why do you feel the need to finish it all?
Because you're just like, oh, it's not that bad. Like, why do you finish it? I
Yeah,
don't know.
because that's okay. Like, there's lots of things that
I've
aren't
eaten
that
worse.
bad.
Aesthetically, it's kind of great, eh?
No.
No,
No?
yeah,
You
no, I
don't like
would
the
not
look of
agree.
this beverage?
It looks like baby vomit.
I
No,
just-
it looks like the dip that they would give you with like the free order of like
If
tortilla
you-
chips.
If you fed
It does look like something you dip your like Popeye shrimp into.
yeah,
yes?
yeah.
if you fed a baby shrimp and then made it vomit,
Which I do.
this would be well. Does this not look like that?
It looks
It
a little
looks
pukey.
pukey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. I feel like we often make beverages that look pukey though.
Yeah.
I feel like it's one of the trademarks of the Smoothie Criminals brand.
Pukey.
The pukey.
Just the word.
Every sip gets worse. Like
yeah, yeah. That's I gotta
That's a
agree with that.
recurring issue too. Yeah, I agree. The first few are fine, and then I don't know. You just there's something off about it.
I don't want to take a fourth sip here.
I've only taken one. I just keep smelling it because there's something really weird about the smell.
It's what I think it's something to do with.
It's weird how it smells like lemon but tastes like pear.
It's something
Tastes
to
like,
do-
it smells like pear to me.
It's something to do with the pear interacting with the carrot. I think the
Yeah.
lemon is fine in there.
Yeah.
there's
the
no-
citrusy thing doesn't bother me. It's
Yeah.
just that the pear has like a really weird smell to it. And it's probably the carrots.
Yeah, it's the combination I think of the pear and the carrots,
Do we have a
which
name?
is I guess why that's not a standard combination in
In smoothies.
smoothies. Yeah,
Yeah.
they don't like can I have a pear carrot?
Lemon.
It's like yeah, absolutely. One pear carrot lemon coming up.
Do we have a name for this thing?
Just baby vomit. I think that's fine.
The baby vomit.
It's like baby vomit, and
The
each
shrimpy
like
baby vomit.
it's just like real baby vomit. Each time it gets a little worse.
You have to, each time you drink it, it gets a little worse. It's like real baby vomit.
Yeah,
It's like shrimp dip.
shrimp dip.
Shrimp
The
dip.
shrimp dip.
it's shrimpless shrimp dip.
smoothie.
I just want to note every
That's
once
what
in a
it
while-
is. It's artificial shrimp dip. It's shrimpless shrimp dip.
The Smoothie Criminals Shrimpless Shrimp Dip.
That is an amazing
Yeah.
name for a product.
All right.
If any of us ever develops a formula for artificial shrimp, please
Smoothie
call it
Criminals,
shrimpless shrimp. The Smoothie Criminals shrimpless shrimp dip.
But yeah, every once in a while you get a chunk of lemon, like an actual just whole chunk of lemon.
That hasn't
Is that
happened to me.
refreshing?
That's happened to me multiple
That
times.
hasn't happened to me,
But
and,
you are
multiple
also,
times.
and I don't know
you're
that I'm gonna
drinking
go
it like
deep enough.
It's going out of style though. Like you're drinking it like
It's not my fault.
someone's gonna pay you money if you don't finish, like for finishing it, which I don't understand. Because I don't think someone could pay me
I
enough.
can't
money
finish
to
the rest of
He's
the
getting
drink just
ready-
'cause it's stuck
Stop.
in them.
He's
You
getting
need a
ready for
spoon.
when sponsors sponsor us to drink entire drinks.
Yeah. Like when Soylent sponsors us, it's all crate and we have to drink that shit.
Soylent doesn't ship to
That's the
Canada.
day.
Oh, it doesn't ship to Canada?
No.
Oh, we should have got some Soylent.
In Canada, 100% food is a good alternative. I happen to know a little bit about stuff like this. I don't know. Maybe I know a little bit about the transhumanist movement or whatever. Like, I actually wrote like a 2-page essay, not attacking transhumanism, but like talking about worrisome trends in the transhumanism movement
What were the trends?
on Facebook, and then deleted it before I posted it
Why'd you delete it? I mean, not that I would have seen it. I don't know.
because I was like, I don't know who this is gonna help. So what's the
Yeah,
point?
who will read this and who this will help?
It was more about like advocating for like pragmatism and like on top, like rather than the thing I hate about, we're getting really social and weird here. The thing I hate about the modern transhumanist movement is it treats it more like a philosophy,
What did I miss when I was creating that
like a
blender?
deep important philosophy of life. And I'm like, I couldn't care less. Like that's fine. People can believe that if they want, and they can, but I couldn't care less. I don't care about the philosophy of the technology I'm using. I just care that it makes my life better. And like a lot of people would consider, Josh does not.
That's
know how to
not.
fix
He does
blender.
not.
Josh is trying to put the blender back together after
It's going
washing
really
it out,
badly.
and just did
Still
not.
not correct. I don't think.
No,
No,
he's
you're
gotten it
Could have done
now.
a better job washing it out too, for being real.
Could have done a better job just like letting
Drying
all
it
of the
out.
water come out of it. So the next one that we're gonna make here, we should roll for that now.
We should also score that smoothie.
We want to
We have to
score
give
that?
like a
Yeah.
1 to 10 score for each smoothie. Ian,
That was like a thoroughly a 4.
I think I'm totally with you on a 4.
Like it's not offensive or anything.
No, it
but it's
didn't
like,
offend me, but I didn't want to drink more than half
No.
of it.
3.5.
3.5 for Tanisha. Jeff.
See, again, I'm tempted to go for both a Smoothie Criminals scale and a Real World scale, because for a Smoothie Criminals drink, that was not bad. For something that just came randomly out of a bunch of shitty
Yeah.
ingredients, that was like not unbearable. And if you had forced me to drink the whole thing, I would have been like, yeah, I can do it. It's not like a great tasting drink,
No.
but like I would say it's sort of in the middle of the pack of what we've made. In the Real World, yeah, like a 2.
And if you're
3.
looking for a good shrimpless shrimp dip, it's probably just about as
The
good as
best
that
you're
is.
gonna get.
Yeah.
So Josh is going to start opening the can of guava.
Ooh.
now.
Oh man. Hold
So-
on. I'm gonna
so
actually
on the first-
film this.
On the first episode, Josh had a lot of trouble with
Okay.
the can opener
So
because
there's-
he grabbed Josh. Let me just open the preamble here.
Wait.
so-
No, stop. That's not.
Josh grabbed a very bad, very old, basically vintage can opener that my family only keeps as a reminder of my mother's time in Thunder Bay.
The Thunder Bay can opener.
This
Classic.
is a proper modern 21st century can opener, and Josh is
I've-
staring at it
I've
like
never-
it's a spaceship, like
I've-
it's a
I've-
fucking Challenger.
I've never seen a can opener that looked like this before. It's just one piece. There's not the two pieces. There's nothing to like clamp on to the can. There's this little tiny like bird's mouth on the side, and I'm thinking that might in some way
Bird's
come
mouth.
in handy. It looks like a tiny little birdie mouth.
When you finish opening the can, you can use the bird's.
I'm trying to now chew the can open with
No,
the birdie
that-
mouth.
no, already-
Look where the cutter is. There's the
Oh,
cutter.
God.
He's already not.
There's the cutter. What is this?
I'm
What the
sorry.
heck?
Okay, once you figure it out, you're gonna realize that it's amazing.
I'm sure it is.
Why are we showing him? We should.
So Jeff is now helping Josh because this was not going very well. Josh is very,
Jeff's
very
not having a good
intrigued.
time opening it either. Jeff's having a lot of trouble opening this can.
Because the can is actually bowing.
Oh well.
That's good for us.
I actually don't know that this will latch on. So the way that this can opener works, oh no, I got it. There you go. So you can see that this can opener latches on itself and holds on, and you just have to
Until
twist.
you do that.
No, yeah, you were doing it right, but you pushed too hard. You just
Josh
turn
is
this
like the
until-
Neanderthal that just discovered fire and is kind of afraid but curious.
I don't use a lot of cans in my life. I realize I don't use a lot of can openers.
Why? Are
When
you
I was
not
like-
a modern human being?
When I was like 12 and 13, I ate like a lot of Chef Boyardee, but like I feel like that phase in my life is over, and I haven't really
So I'm
opened
just
a lot
gonna
of
use it
cans.
because Josh can't.
There we are.
So look, so easy. Now look where it's cutting. Is it cutting the top of the can?
Well, why would it
No.
do that?
Well, because that's where every other can opener cuts, is along the top.
Well, I have one that cuts on the side, but it's one of the ones.
But it's
clips.
it's a professional.
Can't you just take like a really sharp knife and just lop the whole top of the can off?
No.
Sure, you could theoretically, depending on how fast.
No.
No, if the
Yeah,
knife is
you
moving
can.
fast
Not,
enough,
not
yes.
with your skill though. Not with no
You ever
one
see
in
those,
this
you ever
room
see
can
those
do
guys who
that.
like lop off the top of wine
And there's the
bottles?
bird
no
mouth.
no one in this room can
That's
We
see
all
Use
looking
for
forward
the
to drinking
bird
that.
I've seen guava. I'm from the Caribbean.
That's good. Good stuff.
All right.
Don't pour it all in. Please don't pour it
Yes,
all
pour
in.
it all in,
Please don't pour it all
We
in.
don't need to use all of it. Oh, all the liquids
Yeah, all
going in
liquid.
too.
Yeah.
Can we maybe just
Yum,
get?
yum.
Can we maybe have not just guava juice?
I got to use this little baby machete thing, so that's fun.
He almost stabbed his hand, by the way. I feel like I should since we're keeping track.
All
of
that
him.
liquid's
Just
going
pouring more liquid in. After, oh yeah, that's.
guava.
in. It looks very unappealing.
I would.
Always looks
I would
appealing.
like to make
For
an
those who-
executive decision to drain some of that juice out.
For
the
those who
guava
don't know what
juice.
guava looks like, it kind of looks like an oyster.
Yeah, it kind of looks like carrot soup
Like
now.
like
Can you stop
I would
shaking
call
the
it
knife?
I would call it a miniature oyster
no,
melon.
leave the sauce.
The sauce?
The sauce.
The guava sauce?
Okay. So guava, melon. So someone needs to start preparing the melon
Doesn't seem
here.
like that much guava to me.
Yeah, we need more guava.
And the last harvest cucumber.
Huzzah!
Congratulations! End of harvest. So, for those of you who aren't from Canada, this is around the time when the final harvest occurs, and we have the last harvest cucumber from the Smoothie Criminals farm here. So
Yep.
this is actually a homegrown cucumber,
The outside of this looks absolutely disgusting.
No, it
but
doesn't.
no, it doesn't. It's just
It's
a little
just
bit
pale.
yellow.
It looks
It's
like an
just
actual
not-
actual vegetable.
Josh is
which
a city boy and knows
Yeah.
nothing of the ways of farming.
Yeah. So he looks at a vegetable like that's disgusting. Why isn't it?
Why?
Like,
Because it's not perfectly straight and
Where's
day
all-
glow green.
where's all the GMOs?
Yeah,
Where's the GMOs?
It's a perfectly acceptable looking. It's a little bit on the small side. It's a little bit.
It smells amazing.
It does smell great.
Oh yeah, man, cucumbers are the fucking best.
The inside of this blender look amazing right now.
This one's actually
Okay.
making
Can you
me sick,
can you give
really.
us another ingredient, buddy?
The melon was the last ingredient.
The,
Yeah.
the honeydew?
Oh,
Oh
jeez.
yeah, I got some honeydew.
Oh, I
So-
love honeydew.
Yeah,
best
but
melon. The best melon with
Yeah,
Try to match the proportions of those other.
Both Ian and I's favorite melon. I'm gonna use this little
we will
hatchy
see if
man.
it still
No,
is our favorite melon.
don't.
it's not. It's a cheese knife. It's not even
what are
sharp.
you doing?
He's like. It's like we've given this to like
A
Frankenstein.
Yeah.
It's like when you allow a child to use a knife for the first time, and they're
That's
just
what's
like,
that's basically
No,
what's
it's
happening.
like
"Oh my god!"
you know what? Every time I watch Frankenstein, I always wonder. I'm like, how is this guy a real doctor? Because look what he put together. Frankenstein's monster is not.
Yeah.
If he was a real good, amazing scientist,
Oh my God.
Frankenstein's monster would look like a real person. He wouldn't be stitched together with bolts sticking out of his ears and shit.
To be fair, he wasn't actually a real doctor.
I think it's good. I think that's
Was he
good.
not?
He was.
He
studying
dropped
TV.
out of
Yeah.
medical school.
Oh,
I think that's enough melon.
We can get a little more melon in that blender. There's
Well-
one thing I know. You can always use a little more melon.
I
in
think
the
that's
blender.
the proportion. That,
No,
So-
but like we're also it's just gonna be a lot of stuff. So you should-
yeah, I think that's good. We're
Right.
good here.
Can that
So-
be our Smoothie Criminals quick tip for the day? That Frankenstein was not a real doctor.
Yes.
Yeah, let's just reiterate. So we're gonna do a quick tip here, guys. Quick tip. Quick tip. Frankenstein was not a real monster. No, not a real doctor. or a monster. He was a monster, though.
He
You know, that's the
was.
thing.
He was really the monster of the
That's the thing.
story.
That's the thing. He
Frankenstein
was the
actually
monster.
the monster.
Yeah. Is man the real monster?
But
or
Frankenstein's
is
monster
their
wasn't a
creation?
monster. That's weird, eh? Was that intentional, maybe?
Maybe.
That Frankenstein's monster wasn't a monster, but Frankenstein was a
I
monster?
never thought of it that way before. Holy
That's
shit.
actually probably what it was. That's
That was
probably the
obviously
thesis of
that's
the book.
obviously the whole
I thought
that
this
was the
was like-
joke.
I'm
Was
pretty-
that the whole book is talking about how
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure that's pretty widely accepted. That's the point of the book.
Thanks for putting that much faith in my intelligence, Josh.
No problem, buddy. All right,
Alright.
let's blend this nightmare. Oh, get in there. Very good.
excellent.
Guava, honeydew, last harvest cucumber.
May he rest in peace.
Yes.
He's
This
gonna
is-
rest. He's gonna rest in lots of little
If
pieces.
pieces all of our bellies,
This
then-
is a fitting sacrifice for the lost art of cucumber.
all right.
So
Just like the last Starfighter.
I think this might taste really good. Tanisha's very skeptical.
Yeah. I don't
okay, I'm skeptical because cucumbers are great and refreshing on their own.
Yes.
I have never heard of them being blended into other products. I've never gotten
But isn't
anything
that why
where
we
they're like contains cucumber extract or any other part. Never. When you look at the back of like a big list of ingredients on something, you never see like contains cucumber oil or may contain bits of cucumber. And there's got to be a reason that no one's tried doing that.
But there might not be. And
And then
I
the
think,
guava,
Guava's so powerful.
It's so powerful. It's gonna
It's
taste.
so sweet.
It's gonna
and
taste
so-
very guava-y.
Yeah.
And if any of the cucumber presents, I don't think that'll be like excellent, good. I'm glad that's presenting.
I'd say the point of the show is we're trying to really explore new horizons, and in a lot of ways, we're changing the world on Smoothie Criminals.
No.
Well,
We're really
heroes.
we're
We
making a
at
difference.
some point we will discover a smoothie that no one's had before that is amazing.
And we will win the Nobel Prize.
We will,
There's no Nobel Prize for smoothies yet,
There
but we
should
can
be.
start one
Yeah.
but we will find a smoothie so good it actually creates world peace.
I doubt
if
that.
that's
And this
possible.
this is that smoothie.
Yeah, world peace is ours.
Hooray!
Hey, it's blending very well.
Yes!
It is going to be so
It's
viscous.
almost the same color as the last one.
If you do an XL smoothie, that's
Oh,
the
yeah.
problem. Remember, only for hard ingredients.
Well, here we are.
Well, you fucked it. You fucked us over, Josh. It's all your fault.
Oh, this smells awful. I can already kind of get walked.
That might be enough, eh? I don't know if we need to go the full.
This is just milk.
Oh,
We made-
God. It's just like
We
water.
made guava milk.
It's just.
Okay. Okay, no problem. No problem.
Not good.
God, please don't give me a lot.
There's not a lot to be given here.
Yeah, there's very little liquid in this. It mostly disappeared.
Which is, we're trying to not be wasteful. So we're
Whoa,
trying
that's
to...
a very strong smell. Whoa.
Guava?
All I smell is vegetables.
I smell like cucumber
I
myself.
smell so... Yeah, just cucumber.
This smells like the harvest.
This does smell like the last
I'm
harvest.
actually afraid to
This smells like the
smell
last
it.
harvest on Earth
Yeah.
before the apocalypse.
I'm so afraid.
This is a really interesting smell, though, I have to say.
Yeah, I'll get some more of that.
Anyone else for a little more?
Oh, this is
Jeff,
like...
a tad more.
Sure, yeah, why not?
This just smells like a garden.
Tanisha,
No,
a tad more.
I'm
It
okay.
does,
Yeah.
It smells like a what?
This is actually... If this tastes good, which... But I'm
It
not
won't.
gonna-
Oh my!
Whoa! Oh my God.
It smells. It smells just like.
It smells like the
It smells
last...
like a. It smells like a field. It smells
no,
like
no,
blades
no.
of grass.
You know what it smells like?
What?
It smells like canola oil.
Sure.
Like it smells like oil.
Yeah, I'm not getting.
Oh my
anything.
god, maybe we have all my talk about putting extracts of cucumber oil. We could be getting rich right here,
Like I wish
boys.
we had some
We
oil
could've
for you guys.
discovered
It
it.
literally smells
This
like canola
This
oil.
smells good. I haven't tried it yet. This smells good out of the context of a smoothie. It smells good like if you were like lying in a field somewhere. It smells like childhood fun. Jeff's laughing from
hayrick.
trying
Saying
it.
this like you grew up in a field. Like
I-
I
just
did.
feel it.
I did grow up in a field.
did not.
I was born to
Like,
field people.
This smells like fall. Like
Okay.
Jeff tried
Okay,
it. He can't
let's
stop
all
laughing.
take a picture.
Oh my god.
He's wiping his
Oh!
face. Okay, I don't want to try it because everybody's gagging around.
I might.
me.
Oh my god, what is that? Why does it taste like that?
See, now I waited too long.
What
Everybody's
does it
dead.
taste
What am I gonna do?
Oh God!
It's not bad, but it's so funny.
No, it's very bad.
Oh,
It's very bad, Jeff.
No, it's not. It's
That's
funny.
that's how I describe this thing. I would describe the taste of this as funny.
Oh, like laugh out loud.
Oh, I've never. That's the closest I've come to puking, drinking anything in
Guys,
like 10
I'm like in
years.
tears.
I
I
didn't-
can't do this.
Oh my God!
This is
This is the comedy.
amazing.
Oh.
This is amazing.
I need to
This
try
is the
more.
most-
Why?
I think we've made the first comedy beverage.
It's so funny.
It's so awful.
No, Josh is wrong on this one.
Josh's face is getting beat around now.
Every time I take a sip, it makes me burst out laughing, and I have no idea why, because I can't express flavors.
Oh my
Our
God.
language isn't designed to express flavors
I'm
in that
so
way.
afraid.
Tanisha, you have to try that.
I
I
don't
thought
know.
you loved
What
me.
is this?
Here,
What the
I'll hold this
It's just-
half
it's- you know what
honeydew
it is?
over your head
What
if
did
you
we
need to
do?
puke.
No, I'm good.
Okay, so smell it. How much do you smell guava? Like, not at all.
We are
I know. I knew it was
Frankensteins.
gonna smell, taste like guava.
We are all Frankensteins. We did this to ourselves.
We,
We are the monsters.
we're Frankenstein's monster.
Oh, I hate guava so much.
It's horrible.
Oh
It
my
actually
God.
tastes exactly like I was expecting. It's not as bad as Josh was making it out to be.
Honestly, it makes me gag.
No, but it's guava. I hate guava.
I like
I don't like
guava.
guava. I like guava jelly, which is
Ugh,
I like
what
guava
is
jelly,
this?
and I like guava candy that you can get from like the Caribbean.
Ugh.
But that's it.
There's
Guava
this-
on its own is disgusting.
There's this violent caramel
Whoa,
flavor to it
the
that I really
aftertaste
hate.
is so gross.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my
Horrible.
god, I can still taste it.
Yeah, caramel. That's what's coming up for some reason.
It's
Why
like
is that
coating my
here?
mouth. I didn't even.
Caramel, grass, dirt, guava. Just awful.
That's the worst.
This is the
one
worst thing we've ever
done.
made.
I don't think we're ever gonna pass this. Like,
This is
surpass this one.
horrifying.
I'm getting now. I'm getting a very strong caramel taste. Now that you mentioned it,
Why
That
does it
is
taste so
very-
much like caramel?
Okay,
This
the,
drink-
the
this-
aftertaste is definitely as bad as Josh was
This
crying
this
about.
drink makes me so sad. It makes me so
Sadder
sad.
than the last disaster we made.
This is the worst thing we've ever made.
You know what? I just figured it out. It's not that it's the funniest drink. It's the most emotional. And it depends. It reflects our own personalities. Me and Ian are jovial guys. And so when we drink it, it's just hilarious to us. It amplifies our existing silliness. Josh, the darkness that's inside of him is exploded by this drink, and he just feels a sadness that he
I think
can't
I would find it
ignore.
funny if it didn't make me want to violently vomit.
It's so
I've
gross.
only had 3 sips, although they were 3 large
Ian
sips.
finished it and he topped it off, and you probably heard it in the microphone. Went, ugh,
Yeah, that was
as
experience.
if he just like climbed a mountain.
And he has.
Yeah.
And in a way, he has.
Can we just a moment for the hero music here?
I can't. I can't fathom a word.
I couldn't even.
I mean,
do it.
I can't fathom us making something more disgusting than this. These flavors work so terribly together. They work so poorly together. All 3 of these flavors just work together to torment us.
It's like Dirk Dastardly and his.
What is the name for
dog.
this monstrosity? What could we call this garbage beverage?
Guava
Last
garbage.
Harvest.
The Last Harvest. Very good. The Last Harvest.
Because it
To harvest,
represents.
Jeff.
It represents.
To harvest.
This
To
is
harvest.
To harvest.
To harvest.
To harvest.
as bad
A
as
life
this.
well lived.
As bad as this tastes. Could you not imagine the settlers? The settlers of this country, and by the settlers I mean the people that stole the country from the original settlers
Yeah.
of this country. I mean like the white settlers.
Yes, the bad.
You
yes.
can imagine the white settlers coming to this country, and the natives were like, "Last harvest, here's the drink that we always have," and the white guys were like, "Oh, thanks." So the natives were like, "These guys are like killing us, but at least we'll give them this shitty drink." And this is what the white settlers were like, "Oh, yes, excellent," and there began hipsterism. Because they drank it, they're like, "Oh yeah, it's totally good. Yeah, like I love like the native culture here. It's like super cool. Like, oh yeah, there's this great like
Is there guava
last
in that?
harvest drink.
Is there
and, like,
guava in that?
yeah, there's like guava and like cucumber.
The Last Harvest cucumber.
I grew this cucumber myself. Is that guava?
I feel sad that we used the cucumber for this.
That's that.
I feel like it would have been better for us just to put salt on.
We're going to have to wait another 8 months before another cucumber grows in
Yeah,
Jeff's garden.
yeah.
so-
He's it's like a war hero who sacrifices himself to hold the line, but then 2 seconds later a tank comes and just like, well, that was worthless. Like, thanks. That's what happened to this cucumber.
I'm like actually sad right now.
Tanisha is, yeah, I can attest that
Oh my God.
she's legitimately upset
I
by
can
what
still
we just had to
taste
do
it.
to
And it's
ourselves.
horrible. I'm just sad.
Well,
It's terrible.
not just the 2 of us.
We should talk
The
about
2
nice
casts.
things.
What?
So you saw Book of Life, right?
I saw Book of Life.
And you said it was the most beautiful movie you've ever seen.
It was one of the most visually arresting movies I've seen in a while.
And then that was it.
Yeah. Some of the character stuff was okay. Some of the voice acting was fine. The storyline was okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, the over reliance on pop culture references and humor did not do that
Which is like
movie
the
a
saddest thing that
disservice.
movies do. Like, I feel like that's a problem that like newer animation studios do. They always like put in weird like humor and
Especially when we're starting to get to the we're gonna make an internet meme reference.
yeah,
Like,
and
great.
it's like why? Because
I
like
think-
Pixar doesn't do that, and they're like
You know what? I think part of
spectacular.
the
DreamWorks
problem
barely does that. And
part of the problem is that animators and the people that write for these studios are weird people, but there's so much like weirdness is so like widespread now
Yeah.
that they have to be weirder. Like
Yeah.
they can't just be a little quirky because they're like, well, everyone's a little bit quirky nowadays. So Josh, cut the sticker off before you.
No. I think
we need to peel it. We can't blend the skin of this anyways.
I know, but well, you can.
Yeah, you can blend it.
Of the kiwi?
Yeah, anything can be blended.
Well, yes, technically, literally, it can be blended.
I'm gonna take over.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tanisha's tired of it.
Tanisha's taking over because Josh has no idea how to deal with a kiwi.
Pixar was good because it didn't use pop culture, or in its heyday, it didn't use pop culture references, and also just didn't really dumb its movies down
Do
for
they use
its
pop
audience.
culture references now? I feel
But
like I can't
I don't
remember
think
the
so,
last
but
what?
I mean,
one.
they're definitely not as.
There are two different types of pop culture references, though, because there's a type of pop culture reference that, even looking back, the reference itself explains enough about the joke that you can understand the joke, and in that case, you're being exposed to the pop culture of the era. And then there's the kind of pop culture that will just date you.
There's also pop culture references to something that's extremely obscure and old, and that's funny regardless of
Yeah,
era.
Yeah,
because it was
like-
already outdated. But going back to even I recently watched the first Airplane movie with Leslie Nielsen.
That movie's amazing.
And there's a lot of humor in that that's obviously dated now, but they tell the right types of dated humor in that it doesn't really matter anymore. You already understand the joke and you've learned a little bit about that. that old-fashioned type of humor, or that joke, or whatever cultural element they're talking about.
Yeah, like it's kind of like the weird thing, like how Shrek, the first Shrek, kind of survived, and you can watch it, and it's not really cringeworthy, but the rest of them kind of fell off, and I don't know why that is, but
Could just be a nostalgia thing too.
no, but the
I don't
first one's
think so, 'cause
actually
I've
good.
I have no nostalgia because I don't believe in that shit.
I don't believe in nostalgia.
But I can go back and watch the first Shrek. I think
And
it is.
it's
I
a
think it is
good
a matter
movie.
of like, there's not a lot of humor that really, like, anything that dates them is still universal enough. Like, you can
Yeah.
understand this was a product of its time, but you also, it's universal enough of a joke that it still makes sense in the modern era.
And Matrix jokes never get old.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so
this-
never.
Bullet time
Matrix jokes
jokes.
will never ever get
So the
old.
one that we're making right now, by the way, so T is preparing the kiwis, but we also have some bananas and a nectarine.
You also have this Honeycrisp apple.
Oh,
I can eat later.
Yeah,
She's,
okay.
she just chosen to eat it.
I'm kidding.
fine.
If you guys want to put it in, you can. But I don't know. Do you guys?
yeah. I guess we're putting, because that comes up to our full 10.
We should talk for a minute about something that is probably going to incite a riot on this podcast, although it shouldn't, because we're all kind of in the same boat about it.
Yeah, they
We're
should
all
register.
mad about Civil War, but Ian doesn't even like Civil War.
They
so
should
I feel
register.
Like that's
It's
what we
crazy.
should talk about.
We can all agree that the idea for the movie is tremendously bad. But
Okay,
you
let's-
enjoy the comic Civil War when it came out in 2007?
Okay,
Okay, let's
do you know
step
why?
back
Do you know
a
why
second.
the comics are bad? Because everyone fucking loves Iron Man
No,
and
No.
Tony Stark,
not true.
No,
and
not
they
true
make
at all.
him into
Not true.
an asshole.
Especially, I would say, at the time when it came out, and now...
Everybody hated
it. Came
him.
out... I guess the first Iron Man movie came out around the same time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it came out, I think, before the movie came out, and I personally never liked Iron Man, and I never recall any of the people I hung out with who were into comics ever reading or liking Iron Man
Because Josh
comics.
never listens when I talk,
You were a big Iron Man fan?
Yeah.
and still
Here you
am.
go. They made Iron Man into a sympathetic, like a good character. Now they based him off of Tony Stark,
Which is
right?
very, very
But, like-
smart.
or Tony Stark. Robert Downey Jr., who is Tony Stark. So
No, he's definitely more wisecracky and more like the movie character than he used to be. Okay, Jeff liked Iron Man. That's fine. That's fair. But like, I don't think he was anywhere near the level of popular that he is now before that movie came out. Also, why didn't you like that comic series?
Okay, I get angry about it, but it's mostly just like a putting on a show. Like, I don't actively hate that comic. It was just so completely 100% immediately forgettable to me. Like, it was just like I read it, I'm like, okay, that's something that happened. And I think part of it was when it was happening, people were praising that thing. I saw someone say, oh, this is the next Watchmen.
Well,
Yeah,
that's-
that it was,
That's
part of it was
certainly
the media
overdramatic.
coverage of, like, suddenly, like, CNN was talking about Civil War, and I'm like, I don't, like, why are you talking
But
about this?
but I just thought it was immediately forgettable, and like it just wasn't.
There were so many bigger crises in that universe too. Like, the idea that, like, the biggest event of the year was, like, not, aliens coming from other dimensions, or, like, none of that shit was the big deal. The big deal was some political intrigue in the US. That was the big deal in that universe. And that was what annoys me, is that, like,
but it wasn't just political
Josh-
intrigue. It was
Josh here is now peeling. He's peeled a banana, and he gingerly pulled off 2 pieces of the banana with his fingers, and then just plopped them right in.
I'm a ginger kind of guy.
This one's gonna be good.
I very much enjoyed that comic when it came out. I don't think it's like the be all and end all of comics. Just I don't think
But I don't think any.
I don't think
comic is.
AVX was that either. But
I
I,
don't
found them
think- I
both
think it's
very
like Watchmen
entertaining.
was.
AVX
No.
is miles above Civil War.
Really?
Yeah.
That's going to get you in trouble.
No, I'll
anyway.
I'll actually agree with you there.
AVX is good. I liked it. I think it got an unfair rap. A lot of people actually criticized it.
I think AVX was better than Civil War.
Maybe. I probably enjoyed it a little bit more too. I don't think that's a general consensus, but I do. I don't disagree with that.
Who cares about the general consensus?
The movie idea is terrible though. We can all agree on that, right? It makes no sense to introduce
Yeah.
that storyline into the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
There's not enough characters. No one has a
Oh
secret
my
identity.
God.
Tanisha and I were talking about this. You brought up that point. Like,
that's the worst
they haven't
part.
introduced one character in any of those movies that has a secret identity. Not
So
one.
are they just gonna start flooding the next like 3 or 4 movies with just fucking like?
And it doesn't
characters
seem
who
like
pop up that
Scarlet
are
Witch
just-
or Quicksilver will have a secret identity either. It seems like they're going to be pretty.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, great. We got frozen yogurt on the floor now. Awesome.
So we're ready with the kiwi. What's in here? Kiwi honey crisp,
Which is an apple
which is a type of apple.
that I love.
The nectarine and banana.
It's green.
Oh yeah. That is not the color I thought that would turn.
Yeah.
That's quick blend.
That's because it was all soft ingredients like kiwi,
I just
known as the softest of the fruits.
as I divvy this out, I just think like if they really want to do a Civil War movie, they really should have started getting that ball rolling a lot earlier. There's a lot of
The-
characters in that
the-
comic series. It just seems ridiculous that all of a sudden they're going to try and like shoehorn in. They're going to use Cat 3 as a springboard for Civil War, but
How?
I know, and like they have this show that they Agents of Shield really bad, and they could have used it as a show to like introduce a lot of like interesting ancillary characters, but they decided not to. And anyone who's watched that show will know it's just an incredible mess.
Yeah,
But it just doesn't make any sense.
I don't know.
Oh, that does not look appealing.
Oh my goodness.
Careful.
Josh, can you not splash
You're
it
so
everywhere?
chaotic.
This does not look appealing. This looks like
It smells like banana.
That's fine.
Like that's all it smells like.
We've learned a lesson about banana here, which Josh tried to put into play, which is if you put banana in anything, if you put any amount of banana is like a homeopathic vegetable or fruit. Like if you put any amount of it into anything, it will only taste like banana. At least he's spilling on his own pants now.
Thanks.
Just
Not
a little,
much.
like a little bit of, just take a little time to let it drip off so it doesn't drip all over everything else.
this kind of looks like Alfredo sauce.
It doesn't smell like it though. It smells
No.
okay.
No, Josh is going for it. He doesn't want to waste any more time. With
It's
his
what you'd
bullshit.
expect.
Yeah.
It's fine. There's nothing that weird in it.
Oddly enough, this is probably one of the better ones we did today, right?
Yeah.
Oh, today it's by far
Today's
the
not
best.
a mess.
It's very sweet.
But we've had a really bad day smoothie wise.
Yeah.
Who could have guessed that second one would
We
have
could
been
have
so...
had the best smoothie for first, and that second smoothie would have just made this the worst day. Like it could have been the best smoothie,
Mhm.
but that second smoothie would have just gotten rid of that.
I think I'm glad that this is the third one.
Yeah. No, me too. I'm glad we're ending on this.
Yeah.
It just tastes like banana.
There's something from the last two smoothies at the back of my throat still.
Yeah, it's
That doesn't go away.
still very much there.
Probably cancer.
It tastes good though.
Yeah, it tastes good.
It just tastes like banana.
It's boring.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like
No.
run out and tell all my friends to make this.
It
but
looks interesting. It's got
Yeah.
these little flecks of red from the like skin of the something or other, nectarine, whatever it is. Is that actually a nectarine?
Yeah.
Are we sure about that?
Pretty sure.
It's got the
I'm like
Honeycrisp.
90% sure it's not nectarine.
I'm just gonna Google a nectarine real quick.
As
Just,
far as I know, Tanisha's favorite apple.
not that I doubt.
Yeah, They're pretty high.
Tanisha's like the most likely to know what this is.
I used to work at a
Yeah.
grocery store, so that's
There's
where my
some kind of
credentials
viol-
come from.
There's kind of a violent aftertaste. It kind of goes down kind of rough.
Yeah.
It's just because it's really thick.
There's like a
Well, chunky.
there's like a sharp tang to it or something. But it's fine.
It tastes
It's
good.
just like-
I
it
just don't
tastes
like the
very
texture.
banana-y.
If it was a juice, I think it'd be so good. Like if there was like a Tropicana, like what
Mm.
was it? Like apple, kiwi, banana. What was the other thing?
Honeycrisp.
No, what's that? Apple,
Oh,
kiwi,
apple, kiwi, banana, and nectarine.
nectarine. I would buy that.
That's. I feel like, at least in the current way that the like supermarkets work, they don't get that specific with their juice flavors. They don't go for like 5 random
Well-
object blends.
There's like
I can't wait for the future though, where you can go online and just go to Tropicana's website, select 4 or 5 of their 6,000 ingredients, be like, I'll have
And
that
order
It's
juice,
like ordering a pizza.
okay, well, not cool story, but story.
bro.
The grocery store I used to work at, they make their own juice, and they actually do juice blends. So they do like there's like a pineapple orange, but it's actually like pure. They just have a juicer, and that was my job for a little bit. But they have one that's like kale and orange. And they have one that's carrot, kale, and orange.
Is
So-
kale not seaweed?
It's a leaf.
I don't think it's seaweed.
But it's
No.
like an underwater leaf?
No. It's like
It's more similar to like
it's like
lettuce, than
lettuce,
it is
yeah.
to like.
Oh, ugh.
But it's actually but there you go. So
When
one
they-
day go
need
to
to
your
see a picture of
high
it.
end, just below Sobeys grocery store, and you will find yourself some juice that is made.
When this concept for the show gets stale, we're gonna get a Jacqueline power juicer, and we're gonna somehow transfer the show into being about juicing instead of smoothies. Well, that's probably all we got today, folks. We are all pretty down after
Yeah.
the second
Yeah,
one.
that one was bad.
It really
I'm just gonna
sucked
go
me-
home and cry.
Anyone listening to the podcast will know that it really sucked the air out of the room. We'll be back in a couple weeks. This airs every second Monday. You can
Yeah.
follow us on Twitter at Smoothie Crims.
Yep.
You can follow us on Facebook,
Facebook.com/smoothie
Smoothie
criminals.
Criminals.
www.smoothiecriminals.com.
Yeah, you can listen-
Smoothiecriminals.com, which is our website for the if you have like AOL or like I guess Genie is online now too.
it's www.geocities.com/smoothiecriminals-angelhair /smoothie podcast fun time. And you can also listen to us. You can subscribe to us on Stitcher, or you can subscribe to us on iTunes. And I recommend you do so.
And I guess the next one we have is going to be Halloween.
Oh, we do have a
Extravaganza.
special. We have a special before the next episode comes out. There's gonna be a special Halloween.
Spooky smoothie.
That one's gonna be
episode.
So we're gonna have lots of.
We might try and film it. I'm not going to promise that, but we're going to potentially maybe do some video stuff for it. Maybe we'll take some clips. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be filmed. I don't know why he's being so.
Yeah, it will be a
okay.
video podcast.
My apologies.
We have
No,
decided this multiple times.
We've already got the setup.
Ignore
going.
my clandestine rant. We are going to film it.
And we have some spooky goblets, I believe.
Yes.
And I have a cauldron that we can put all the ingredients
There will be
in.
some secret
Oh.
fun ingredients that will be on it. It's going
Yeah.
to be fun. Thank you for listening. We'll be back very soon with more gross ass smoothies. We're going to drink them and be really sad. For Ian Walmart,
In Walmart.
for Jeff Alienak,
Ah!
for Tanisha Ford,
Yeah.
I'm Josh Moore. Smoothie!